I took time, would you feel secure if I told you everything on my mind? Imagination can't take its toll. Let it run wild with some time, it'll turn you cold. Enough night, you're saving up your feelings till it feels right. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play old so show up now. And you're coming out so tough, are you sure? You're strong enough to stay on my mind. Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? We're way too young to even know if we're a moment, if we're better alone. Don't make a promise if you're gonna run. Give me no option. You're not strong enough. Had some good times, sending all our feelings through a phone line. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play old so show up. And you're coming out so tough, are you sure? Oh, you're strong enough to stay on my mind. Strong enough to stay on my mind. Grab your mind, so I miss you when you're not by my side. Can you keep up? Keep hanging on until our bodies touch. Are you strong enough? You say give it to me, but I don't play that nice. You say give it to me, but will you pay the price? 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play or don't show up, baby. Are you strong enough? And you're coming out so tough, are you sure? Oh, you're strong enough to stay on my mind. Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? Grab your mind, so I miss you when you're not by my side. Can you keep up? Keep hanging on until our bodies touch. Are you strong enough?
The cover athletes were recently announced for 2K21, and they are incredible. Damian Lillard will don the cover for current gen. It's Dame time for fans. Helping usher in the next generation of NBA 2K is cover athlete Zion Williamson, who will grace the cover for next gen. Last but certainly not least,
Coming to you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami. Welcome everyone to Noche Enavia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. With David Aldridge on our sideline and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. And it's none in at the point. Well, Smitty, we're coming down the stretch here. Talk about the mental toughness needed to finish a season strong.
You know, I think you got to have that. Everybody talk about the game physically, guys making shots. And we all know there's some teams and players, they all do that well. But who's the tough team that can get through the tough times? That's when you see the teams that can get over the hump and you start to say, I like that team.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Six to shoot, and Robinson wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Morant, connects on the open J.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Morant comes with the double team. Jones, no one around him. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Here's none. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Goes up, and finished off by Morant.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
On offense, here are the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's none. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Fires the three. Memphis the rebound. Another shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And steady improvement, Smitty, for Lithuanian big man Jonas Valanciunas. You look at his per-minute numbers, pretty impressive.
They are. He'll give you 20 and 10 with 30 minutes a night. But in today's game, it's so perimeter-oriented. Will he get that opportunity?
Had to get in my zone, get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a throw. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't be hitting my phone, they be fake, I can see they the clones. Don't need them, did it all on my own. Worked hard, had to get in my zone, get in my zone, get in my zone. Baby weak, they ain't taking a throne. Glowed up, had to get in my zone. None of you next to me, this is my specialty. I'm gonna rip it especially, I gotta do it excessively. No one ahead of me, unless we talking to better me. Taking it, no they ain't letting me. You know my energy, bitch, she could gather assemblies. Trying to compare like a simile, I got the live sound, don't mean a symphony. Remember they tried to belittle me, now I got bills like I'm Hillary, don't really care if you feeling me, I know that you ain't as ill as me, changing the game and you opening eyes, knew I would do it, this ain't a surprise, went through the hating and telling me lies.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. Third in rebounding, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the 1-2 to corral it.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And it's Morant missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Adebayo. Kicks to Robinson. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Robinson's got 9 points.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. But he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 4. None, that's good.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Robinson with it. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And the rejection by Jackson. On the basket by Jones. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Goes up on the wing, and it's Morant missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 17 now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's none. And that one is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Brooks. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And they take the lead. And that's 12 points for Robinson.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Goran Dragic has checked in for Miami. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Robinson. Grizzlies making the shot. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami, they've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Heat, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Yet here they are, and at this point, you've got to think they're set up to make a serious run in the postseason.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Dragic. To the middle. And then Jones with the jam.
Pretty tall point guard, Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Here's Morant. Count it, good. Morant's got 24 points. And here are the Heat now. Dragic the pass to Robinson. Back to Dragic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got 5.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Now Dragic, 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Winslow. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead. Now here's Dragic. He has 5. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. The offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Robinson kicks to Dragic. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You know, Smitty, NBA referees, officials now have a presence on social media that's aiming at educating fans on calls and why they're made.
Yes, and I love it, Kevin. If you have these demos and talk about plays and games and situations that you're educating fans, it's just that fans look at it when these referees, who are human, miss calls, and then they want to re-show these plays that they missed. We still got to understand they're human and they're going to miss some calls.
Well said, Steve. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Crowder comes in for Jones. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. Now here's Jones. 9 points last game.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. And it's good, 2 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Passes it to Hero. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Melton. Here's Clark. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Jones. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Iguodala, the pass to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it goes down 2 points. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
He may never lead the league in assist totals, but Dragic is a willing distributor.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Memphis owing a pick to Boston. Rumor was they hoped it would convey this summer rather than rolling over to the 2020 draft.
Moving up to number 2, not a bad outcome with a potential star in Morant. They've got another key player for their rebuild.
Taking a look at some numbers for Anderson, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him, averaging about 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective. In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And here is Iguodala. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Anderson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that, and his anticipation skills leads to second chance points. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, Greg, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
And, you know, Smitty, just a wall of muscle. Jay Crowder, one of those power wings that seems every team is looking for these days.
Yeah, he's able to straddle that line between perimeter and interior play. His versatility and competitive will set him apart.
The Heat trail by 5. And there's the pass to Olynyk. Down low, here's Hero. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Grizzlies.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively. And
so Clark nails both of them. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. 7-point differential. Over to the left wing. Buries it from three-point range. Heroes got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Anderson for 3. Sinks the triple.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And so he hits both. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Olynyk. And it's Dragic off the drive. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And here are the Heat now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Crowder. Iguodala wide open. No good on the triple. It's Jones on the wing. Shoots over Dragic. Again, Memphis.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Jay Crowder out there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Crowder.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Jones. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. He'd have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. It's Dragic with the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Memphis leading by 10. The baseline J, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Dragic against Jones. Here's none. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his first personal.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
The first one falls. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Hero. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Jackson gets the bucket. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Silva. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
The Heat trail by 13. Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's 13 points for Goran Dragic. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Robinson comes in for Goran Dragic. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Here's Jackson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Out to the right wing. Here's Silva. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Adebayo. Good on the shot. Adebayo's got 8 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And he banks in the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Miami's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Nunn. From 10 feet out, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Brooks has got the ball.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Outside Robinson. Again, the Heat, good for 2. Here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Brooks on the double team. Robinson for 3. The shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
There's the pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. There's Winslow. And the layup's good off the glass. Winslow's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is where Winslow can really hurt you. Full speed on the drive.
Pass to Nunn. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Well, we see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Swiped it away. In transition, here comes Miami. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Brooks misses. The Heat trail by 16. Outside Robinson. Passes to Nunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the pass to Silva. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Miami ball.
Olynyk, who's checked in for Miami.
Olynyk.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 16.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Miami with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Nunn. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he makes the first.
A new Memphis head coach, 3 of the last 4 seasons. Changeover in the front office as well. Hopefully, they'll find some continuity moving forward.
So he gets them both. Smitty, this Grizzlies team has always given a good effort. How tough do you think it is to see a coach let go, even when his players are responding?
You know, it's very tough because you gain trust in that coach. And often having a coaching change are more of a symptom of what's going on above them in the front office.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16 to the wing right side. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 19 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
There's Winslow. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
So she told me she wanted out. Got a couple of now the haunted house. Now her heart cold Antarctica, Siberia. Had it planned out, curriculum, criteria, change. She feel pain, strain, built up anger from dealing with it, putting her. I understand the time that you go through your woman things, and sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back and got the tab on what you. You ain't got to move a finger with pinky when we linking. Whatever keeps your boat afloat or ship sinking from loose lips of side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a parallelogram, shaping a prism. Stop signs never stop die. Let's be realistic.
And some changes here for the Heat. Jay Crowder comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Iguodala in for Robinson. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Morant, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Morant's got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Nunn. It's rebounded by Memphis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Melton's shot is good. Iguodala with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Nunn. Back to Iguodala.
Grizzlies foul call. Clark. That's his 3rd personal foul.
For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2.
And that one falls for Olynyk. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Morant. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
To the inside, Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A nice shot by Winslow.
It's important for Winslow to make this. When the defense tries to entice you to take it, he has to knock it down.
To the middle, here's Olynyk. Right through the D for the layup. Olynyk's got 6 in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
A nice shot by Winslow. There's 1:17 left here in the second. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Miami, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. First one falls for him.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Both good from the line that time.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
And that one's good. Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
To the paint. Here's none. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And he makes that one. Morant's got 46 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Clark. That's his 4th personal foul. None. 2.
And the first one drops. And the Heat making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Good on both. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Pulls up from the corner. And another basket for Memphis. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside, here's Crowder. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. And it's 7 points for Jay Crowder. On the wing, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dragic looking for an opening. Over Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Memphis came out looking very confident. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive style that put them on a 12-3 run to start. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout series.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Heat trail by 19, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Brooks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Nunn. Outside Butler. Robinson left side. For the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Morant, number 1.
And the assist numbers the past few weeks have shown how well he's fitted in chemistry-wise for this team.
That'll be a 5-second call. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at Memphis. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way. A low-release push shot for Jaren Jackson on the perimeter. The form is a bit unorthodox, but it's consistent, and he gets it off quickly. And by the way, he's a 7-footer.
First free throw is good. And you know, Smitty, when defenders close out, Jaren Jackson has shown the ability to attack off the dribble.
Also, Kevin, despite shooting with his right, he almost always drives to his left, comfortable finishing with either hand in the paint.
He hits both from the stripe. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. And then Jones with the jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass, Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Baseline J on the way, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Winslow. That's 10 points for Jaren Jackson.
Unselfish basketball. Winslow, a more than willing setup man.
Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The Heat trail by 21. Nunn passes to Butler. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Nunn. Up top, Adebayo. Over to the wing. Here's Robinson. And another basket for Miami.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Memphis leading by 19. Here's Morant. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Butler against Winslow. Butler passes to Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got 27 points.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
That one good for 2. Brooks has got 18 points in the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Butler kicks to Robinson, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19, 14 feet away. Here's Valanciunas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And so Miami again turning it over.
And now a quick review at the numbers for John Morant. Averaging 17 points per game, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Here's Adebayo, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. 13 feet away, and Valanciunas again. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Valanciunas had his hands up and ready on that catch and shoot. He wanted it.
Outside Butler. Here's Nunn. 27 points for him. Here's Winslow. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Down low, here's Robinson. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Fires from 14. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 5 assists tonight. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. And for Memphis, they're shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling.
Look at the way Valanciunas ran the floor on that break. Very few centers can get up and down the floor like that.
And Miami has possession. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Robinson. And Miami making a change here. Dragic has checked in. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Memphis in total control. And then Clark slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. To the middle, here's Silva, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Here's Valanciunas. No good that time, and it's Miami the other way. 3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Valanciunas has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here.
Outside Dragic. And he lobs it up, and Adebayo throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Valanciunas, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
To the inside, Valanciunas in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 3 assists in the game. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Valanciunas, good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Robinson passes to Dragic. Inside, Adebayo. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside Butler, right side Dragic from downtown, and Jones pulls it down.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Took him no time at all on that one. Clark's got 4 this quarter. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Come back, then claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we brag, we boast. Then travel across the globe, turn that loud as it goes. Been counting pounds and euros. I can't be playing with these, they bad, I know. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch me get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Can't match my tribe. I don't know how you stay fly. My God.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Take a look at Clark. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint, ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
Olynyk dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Here's Melton, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The Heat shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Iguodala with the steal. Out to the right wing. There's Dragic with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Not really a long-range shooter, but going Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The Heat trail by 21. To the paint. Here's Hero. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
and you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Corner shot. Again, Memphis.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Olynyk, and he uses the glass on the layup. Olynyk's got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Melton. Buries it down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
1:04 left to play in the third. Here's Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The 15-footer. Anderson's shot is off. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. Left side, Leonard. Wide open look. And it's Miami with another.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Memphis leading by 17. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Carving out just enough space for mid-range. Good look.
Jones against Dragic. Passes it to Iguodala. They swipe it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
Now Dragic, 16 points for him. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Memphis leading by 21. Iguodala out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Hero into the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Heat shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Dragic the pass to Hero. He feeds it to Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. And here are the Heat now.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Anderson. Rebound by the Heat. Iguodala outside. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Anderson. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And the difficulty defending Anderson from mid-range. He has a number of go-to moves from that distance.
Dragic the pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Terrific persistence by Andre. Great work keeping the play alive.
Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. Brooks covering. 6 on the shot clock. Hero, no good.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. but you can't blame him.
Here's Clark, and another basket for Memphis.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Jay Crowder.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The pass to Leonard. Dishes to Dragic. Got a piece of it to the inside. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Clark's got 8 here in the quarter.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Hero. Brooks covering. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. No good from Clark. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Iguodala. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
And he sinks the second. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Morant with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. He dishes it to Crowder. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brooks. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. Inside. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 29.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Winslow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Iguodala. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And it's Winslow, that time on the assist by Morant. 16 points for Justice Winslow.
You know, he just has this certain aura about him. You feel like Justice Winslow is going to be a success in this league for a very long time.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes it.
Oh, okay.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. The league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point. Different look for Miami. Butler, he's checked in for Crowder. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
2 shots. First free throw is good. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Adebayo against Valanciunas. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Memphis in total control. Winslow, wide open. He fires, nails the wide open jump shot. Winslow's got 6 here in this quarter. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Jones. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one's good, Morant.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Teardrop shot. Here's Jones. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Down low. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Winslow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you know, defensively, that's what they're trying to do to Winslow. Turn him into a jump shooter, and he made them pay.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Nunn passes to Butler. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler with room to shoot. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Winslow. And that one's drained from the low block. Winslow's got 10 points in the quarter.
Inside, outside, in transition. Justin Winslow's a multifaceted scorer.
To the middle. Pass to Butler. Here's Nunn. He gets that one. Nunn's got 33 points.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
NBA gets headlines daily. You know what it does, Smitty? Around the calendar, there's no off season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody's looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
That's good from Morant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Nunn. Count it. Nunn's got 10 points in just the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Here's Morant. Off target from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so it's Memphis with it. Deep 2 from Brooks. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Outside Butler. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Morant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Robinson passes to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
You cannot allow Butler to get anywhere near the rim. Because why? He will slam it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
We've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. And he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Dragic gets the bucket.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Sweet finish by Dragic. He's got the whole game going tonight.
Here's Morant. And here's Jang. Shoots over Olynyk, and Jang gets it to go.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.